Charm, she's a star. Flipping through glass, the latest craze. Trying in the cup, oh how they dazzle they. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In our circle of acquaintances, always from lipstick shades. So that's we sharing the vibe, feel the edges that they crease. Page by page, return our worlds. Sisterhood strong and life unfurled.
Hey, ladies and gents, TGIF is Flipping Friday, and we flipping the script with Miss Shirley, baby. If y'all didn't see my comment, we taking it back to the missus. I know y'all tired of Cynthia. How's everyone doing? I know we had somebody saying they was going to Vegas this weekend. They're going to the beach this weekend. Y'all gonna be outside enjoying spring break. Oh, I see y'all coming in. Come on in, come on in. Y'all ready to flip the script? Y'all know I be on here laughing. Tickling myself. Hey, Miss E. Hey, I said what I said. The mods down here at the bottom of the chat. Welcome, everyone. Let me get my Instagram up. I was trying to come live earlier, y'all, but my video was messed up, so I lost my mojo. But I am earlier than my normal time. I got off early today, so I am good. Okay. Hey, love to shop 1212. Of course, I'm gonna speak to everybody in the chat. For some reason, starting from the darn bottom. Let me go ahead because I don't like to ignore nobody. Shirley's divorce. Oh, she was up in here early when I set the live up. Hey, Shirley's divorce finally. Hey, Vic to the Veil. Hey, Miss Buckeye. Hey, Cupcake. Hey, Real. I see you back on notification. Gang, gang. Hey, Leo lady. Hey, Jay Blake. That's me telling y'all what time it is. It's Flipping Friday, baby. And we finna flip the script with the missus. Okay, Shirley. Hey, I am Coco. Hey, B. Williams. Are you ready for the shenanigans today? Hey, Chanel. How are you today? Hey, Tasha B. I already spoke to y'all from the bottom. Okay. Look, upside down. I like that. Oh, going to be too cold. Oh, it's going to be too cold for the beach this weekend, Miss E. I'm glad you're on early. I was debating about going live. Sonya was running her mouth about that Tasha K interview. Like she knows Shirley personally. You know what? I really wish she would stop acting as if she knows Shirley in real life, has had a real conversation with her when she is only getting information third party from a damn ninja that's in jail. Hey, Nola. It's like, dang, can you have a little respect for her and keep her name out of your damn mouth? But it's Nesto's fault because you sit up here and pillow talk with her, and you kind of gave her the green light to be able to speak on Shirley when she should never. She should never even whisper Shirley's name. He should have been nipped that in the bud. If you're gonna have a side piece, a side chick, a hoe on the side, then you need to set some boundaries and some limitations. And Shirley should have been off of the damn table. She should never been a discussion topic. Period. But y'all may change our mind, child, as we take a trip down memory lane. Because we going back, y'all know we started from the beginning and we are taking it back day by day. Y'all helping me redo my timeline, get my thoughts together, because your girl was discombobulated over here with the calls just being put out during different time frames, different periods, different years. Hey, social wife Melissa. Okay, it's very much Nesto's fault for giving her free reign. Yeah, I mean, have some respect for the lady that was footing the bill for his lawyers, right? Know your position and play your role. He technically doesn't have the right to mention Shirley's name. I agree with that. You know, we'll get into that more. Let me do my porch talk. That's my name for now. It may change. I saw this right here on Instagram, thanks to one of y'all that sent it to me. So we're gonna talk about this, give everyone an opportunity, to get in here, get on the front porch before the call begin to play. Y'all, I did not know about this. So thanks to the person that sent it to me. When I pull it up, some of you guys probably have already seen this in the media. Let me go ahead and jump on this, and then I'm gonna get back on Nesto as right after, shortly after. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about, guys. Our little porch topic before we get into today's content. So sad. A California family is searching for answers after a woman was allegedly strangled to unalive, okay, by her incarcerated husband during a conjugal visit. Man was already serving multiple life sentences at the time of this alleged unaliving. How could they let this happen? Have have y'all seen this? Hey, Rossi. I'm gonna get back to it, Miss Buckeye. You just give me a second. Okay, hey, back porch gang. I saw this. Okay, you did see it. Hey, Black Rose. Hey, crazy. I'm talking about hey, crazy. Crazy story is what I was trying to say. Steve should step to him. Oh my God. I really wish somebody would like burst his bubble and stop gaslighting him and step to him man to man. Okay. I agree with you, Rhea. I don't care who it is at this point. I saw this. It took them 4 months to figure out the cause of unaliving. Shaking my head. Okay, Miss Buckeye left because she know I'm ready for Nesto, especially after reading those messages last night. I want all the smoke. Okay, we do have a few people that live in California. That's a part of our community over here. Do any of you guys know any local tea about this? This is from the neighborhood talk. Okay, neighbors, this is sad. A grieving California family is looking for answers after their loved one died while visiting her husband during a conjugal visit. On November 12th, 2024, 62-year-old Stephanie Dowles went to visit her husband, David Brinson, at the Mule Creek State Prison in California. Brinson is currently serving 4 consecutive life sentences for unaliving 4 people back in 1993, with an additional 20-year. Well, baby, he should have been in Florida, baby, because he would have been on Old Smoky. Okay. I think y'all pro-life over there in California, so y'all may not want to put him in electric chair. Okay, sentenced for killing 4 people back in 1993 with an additional 20-year determinate sentence without the possibility of parole because they were married. The prison allowed them to have an overnight conjugal visit. Sir, what else could you ask for? During the visit, maybe they was doing kink. Y'all think they was doing some kink and it went bad? During the visit, something occurred around 2 a.m. and Brinson reportedly called the facility to let them know that Dawes had passed out. She was later pronounced unalive at the facility prison. Was she still breathing, sir? Were y'all doing the kink over there? Was you like choking her or something and it went too far? Now, 4 months later, I'm still here, y'all. I got a message. I left off where I was at. Dawes family are now calling out the prison because they believe Brinson unalive Dawes during the visit, and they claim Brinson should have even been allowed to have a visitor, given that he's a convicted unaliver. But she knew what I mean, she married him, she knew his background, so you can't pull that he should not have had a visit. It wasn't like she was going to meet him at the damn Motel 6, baby, leave the light on. Clearly, she knew the type of person that she was dealing with. It's unfortunate that this was how it played out, but the family cannot flip the script like that, in my opinion. That's her husband. My mom just left alone and she called for help, I'm sure. And there's nothing she could do. Dawes' son, um, a man Torres said to KCRA, dang, how could they just let this happen? I just don't get it. Given the history that this guy has, we kind of wanted to know how it is possible for them to be unsupervised. Well, you think they should have been in there watching your mom and her husband get it on? It's unclear how long Dawes and Brinson was married, but according to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Brinson was in his right to have a conjugal visit despite his unaliving convictions. According to Dawes' family, she and Brinson will read the Bible together. Oh, no, not another Bible lady. And she was constantly pushing him to be a better person. Well, baby, he wasn't getting out. So the thoughts of him harming her never crossed their mind until she ended up unalive during the visit. The CDCR is currently investigating Dawes' unaliving and no one has been charged yet. We will pray for her family during this time. Thoughts. Let me get back over here to y'all. Baby, we put some in old Smoky down here now. We don't have old Smoky anymore. They doing they do the lethal, I think, injection. 4 months. Yeah, it was 4 months before they were able to determine the cause of unalive. Hey, Esau, welcome to the front porch. Let me see what y'all got to say. He didn't want anyone else getting their box, in my opinion. Okay. He said, maybe she went in there reading Job and he just snapped. It's more towards Central, okay, California near Stockton. My daughter goes to college next, not far from there. Thank you, Ebony. Hey, Coffee and Convos. Girl, if you read his crime report, oh, I don't know why Madam was with him. The Lord, okay. Bank, what's up, sis? She was stunning, but what in the world? Yeah, she's beautiful for her age. Like, she don't even look her age to me. She's gorgeous. Hey, TX Toy, baby. His ass been locked up since the early 90s. True, he probably got a booty boyfriend up in there. She should have been done, had somebody else, yeah, preferably free. I agree. Someone who unalive people shouldn't be allowed to have conjugal visits. I agree with that. I'm sure conjugal visits will be no more. Conjugal visits are beyond kink for me. Okay, so you with me on the kink. I know Vic to the Veil probably got something to say. Let me see, baby. I assume he was trying to do something on her and he took his prison rage out on her. Okay. I think he's possessive. He knows she will be out there doing her. Okay. He had only been in the facility for 2 months and had already had write-ups. Florida chair does not discriminate, baby. You better tell him. Not treating the prison like a hotel, motel, holiday inn. Florida chair does not discriminate at all. So sad. Hey, Al. Happy Friday. Yes, he should have been watched. Well, how y'all want the people watching y'all get down and dirty, busting it wide open with your husband? Bible lady in the streets, something else in the jail sheets. Oh, that's what I'm saying, baby. She's a Bible lady in the street and a freak in the damn sheets. But the jail sheets, okay? It's weird though. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Yeah, this story's crazy. Y'all got me over here cutting up. Dang, lady. Well, this a warning to all the Bible ladies. Don't marry these men and think that you are the exception. Like this man is in here, he's never getting out. That kiosk is the new way for these perpetrators to find women. It's like a dating app. I wonder, she had to be one of those people writing in, looking for pen pals. Shit, I'd rather go find me a damn ninja out here that don't want to work. I mean, I know I gotta take care of you, baby, but he may be all right. He may want to do, housework and stuff for me and yard work. He ain't do it, y'all. He said he ain't do it. So, Vicky, you weren't able to find out how long they had been married because they told me this unknown. Maybe the family didn't even know they were married until this happened. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm laughing too, but it's not funny. Hey, Latoy, welcome. Just said, y'all know we gonna find some humor in everything, but I mean, I'm laughing too, so I'm guilty. Maybe Nesto can get convicted in Cali, so Cynthia can bounce that, and spin. You think she got the Megan needs still, bank? Not a house ninja. I'm just saying shit. I know he ain't gonna work, but he ain't gonna hurt me, is he? Okay, Sonya, they let them get conjugal visits over there in Cali. Nesto got a warrant over there, so maybe we can get him shipped back over there to the California. Hey, baby, I don't know. He got a warrant over there, too. He ain't gonna be able to bring that liquid LV. Hey, Tasha B. Think he'll be able to bring that liquid LV for the night visit? Oh. Hey, Kena. Oh, my God. Sure, I still got this man up here from Jacksonville. I need to get him from off of here. We don't want him up here. He hurting kids. All right. Let me get my video up so we can get into it. I did upload it, right? I don't got time for that. Okay, can you just get me to my video, please? Talking about a two-step verification. Okay, y'all. Do we need to cap tests and trials, baby? It was a lot of tests. And Nesto to me was giving the test. He was really acting like he did not understand what was going on with his cases, why he couldn't get a motion filed, why all his cases weren't being held at once, why he couldn't get out on bond, where the hell was BC, why he wasn't returning Sour Lemon calls, we figured he have a block, okay? But they were answering, and BC was responding to the missus, as he said. He calls her the missus. So BC was responding to the missus. We had 11 calls in that series, okay? And only 2 was with Shirley. The rest was with Sour Lemon. So, in my opinion, he done got mad with Sour Lemon, baby, because she needed money to fly to the ATL so she could sit in BC's office and wait on him to return from court. Now, you know, Lady T Buzz said she was gonna be sitting there with her diapers. Y'all said her diaper cream destined in her diapers, her baby food, and her damn charger. Okay, so now we got a new. We moving on, and I just named this one to play off of the trials portion of the title from Testing Trials. Baby, it's trials and tribulations now. He mad. She ain't moving how he want to move. So he ain't calling her no more. He calling the missus. Okay, y'all know I'm going in order. And it looks like he got a 10-day, at least about a 10-day cooling down period with Sour Lemon. He back on Shirley top. He's only calling Shirley. So the next calls are going to be from the missus. Some we've heard, some we haven't. Hey, T baby. Alfredo, wait a minute. She was going to have a container of Alfredo. No. She ain't got time to go to the bathroom. So she got that damn Gerber baby food, baby. She got that. Oh, let me pull it up. I'm running my mouth and I didn't pull it up. So it's testing, it's trials and tribulations. I'm finna say the old name. It's trials and tribulations now, baby. The test is over. I tickle my damn self up here and I be like, girl, what? How do you come up with this? Okay, let me take
your headspace at.
and roll it.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Just trying to get through another day. Trying to process everything. Did you sleep last night?
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, I guess you were tired then. Okay.
It's a lot. And Lady Carter got repossessed.
So,
well, not repossessed, but taken by the police.
It's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. I didn't mean to cut you off yesterday, but
yes, you did.
I can listen to what you were saying. I don't need to talk. Because it's not me talking, it's the people talking to you. So the people talking to you, I can listen at that. What you were saying yesterday, I had to figure that out. Because everything is recorded on the phone, but what you're telling me is what they're telling you. So I can listen to that.
He's trying to backtrack because we pointed this out when we were doing our last series that he sits up here and lets Sour Lemon talk about any and everything. But when Shirley tried to ask him just basic questions, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. So now, to me, he sees that Sour Lemon is not all he thought she was. The hype is gone. He mad because she was playing on his top, laughing in his face, mocking him, over talking him, cutting him off to the point that he hung up on her. Okay. So now he in his feelings, he want to backtrack and tell Miss Shirley that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. You can talk and I just be listening.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
They never call you back, never text you back?
No.
Okay, because I definitely need to see him. You can visit me here where I'm at. You can visit me here where I'm at. I don't know the process, but I can get there.
Yes,
B. Williams. I'll just have to call him and he can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if Tasha let you use her car now, but I
She
don't know what's
already
going on
living in
right
the
now.
people's house, Nesto. Like, come on.
So,
Yeah.
what did you decide to do?
She already living in the people's house, and you know she's already embarrassed because the car was taken. The last call we heard was with Shirley and Nesto was her explaining how embarrassed, humiliated, how disrespected she felt when Officer Fields, had the squad cars back then and had the tow truck to come and pull that car out because the victims may need some restitution, and it's a part of the investigation. This is their next call. What I think it was after he's talking to old girl 9 times. He's finally calling Shirley back. And now he wants her to borrow Tasha's car to come see him at the jail.
About what, honey?
I'm talking about as you gonna
You
get
love to
truck
drive,
right in.
Shirley.
You gonna just sit there.
Hey,
I gotta
Rat.
figure it out for you. What you like? I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I haven't really thought about anything. I'm still processing everything too. It's sinking in. It was like a shocker to me yesterday, but now the reality is set in. I mean, I don't know. I guess so. I guess so. I'll get the truck.
Okay, so
It's just no place. It's just no place to put it over here.
Hey, cross
it's
country
so
cruise,
big,
sir.
and they can't really do that over here.
Right.
well, what I'm gonna do is let me make call to see where I can move around. Let me figure this out. But
No, I mean it's okay. I don't have anywhere to go. Only thing I have to do is get something to eat, and that's all. I can do that. It's like you got other things. You got a whole bunch of stuff to worry about. Between Dion and I don't know, Lamont, maybe I'll have something to drive.
yeah. So maybe you can trade it out with Dion or something to drive. That's why I'm trying to figure that out before I call him. Or you can call.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Sanders.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, you have to get the truck out. That's all I'm saying. We got to tuck everything else.
That's not really acting like he can't move.
Okay.
He can't make moves behind bars, shaking my.
But what was I gonna say?
Well, I guess they got the truck because it was in your name, in your business name.
Yeah, I know that's what they did.
They don't consider that was a legitimate business. I don't understand.
Okay, let's pause right here. All right. This is something that we brought up multiple times over here on the front porch. We probably, I think, I'm going to speak for all of us. We kind of came to the conclusion that we were glad that none of those other vehicles were in Shirley's name, because that could have further implicated her or pulled her into his shenanigans. And we figured out the reason that they had not, taken that oil leaking raggedy ass truck, because it was in Shirley's name and not in his business name. But, to me, that was another one of his manipulation tactics. I know now currently, in the 277-page documents, that Shirley is now saying that she did not even give him the authority to even purchase that vehicle in her name or pay for it out of her account. We don't know how that's going to pan out, but I just wanted to put that out there. But to me, this is another one of his manipulation tactics. He put that in Shirley's name to make sure his vehicle was protected, but put those other vehicles in his business name for whatever reason that I don't know what he was thinking, with that. But to me, he knew that he would always have his own vehicle, and it was a possibility that Shirley would not have hers. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it came out right. Does he know by then that he did it? Have any funds to move around? True. That's okay. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pow. We kind of really just got started. It wasn't Shirley, right? Shirley was not going to visit him. You see, she didn't even entertain it. Like, okay, well, let me know what he say. Sure, Shirley let that go right on through. Like, I'm gonna ignore it. We just got started. We haven't been in it too long. Let me tell y'all. Probably, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, we've been doing the call less than 4 minutes, so y'all not too late. But he knew what he was doing, in my opinion, putting his truck in Shirley's name and putting those vehicles that he received through theft by taking and theft by deception in his business names. Well, according to what he told Dre, it's Shirley's fault that he got the G-Wagon. He wasn't forced to give it to her. Well, did she already have a G-Wagon though prior to him flamming them women out of their vehicles and money, calling himself leveling her up? Shirley already had a G-Wagon, right? And what do y'all think about the part where she just said, so they don't think your businesses are legitimate? And my question is, what businesses? Because from what I saw, those businesses have been dissolved. But I don't think, maybe Shirley didn't know that. And he had been put out of the barbershop before the businesses were dissolved due to not paying his rent. Okay, so he was evicted. But maybe Shirley didn't know that. What y'all think about it?
No, I can't even grasp what they're doing right now, to be honest with you. They got me so tossed up in the house.
They're trying to make, I guess, these charges stick or something, trying to keep digging until they think they're going to find something. So they destroy everything, I guess.
Right,
I don't know.
Well,
it's very disheartening. They'll probably try to get stuff out of the storage, too.
Well, I don't know. There's nothing in there. I mean, it ain't.
I know. It's like we don't have anything.
Ain't shit.
I know my little sis Vic to the Veil just released a short video about the storage. So Vicky, does this help your case? He's telling her nothing is in the storage, but to me, if my piano is in there, my mom's china's in there, my clothing is in there, that's something to me. I don't know if he's trying to say there's nothing illegal in there, or it's really not nothing in there, because we think that Dominique kind of cleared this storage out allegedly. But I feel like any of my possessions in there that are near and dear to my heart, there's something in there. Okay. I'm sorry, but maybe they're just talking about from the illegal standpoint. I don't know.
In there.
Yeah, we don't have a house.
Hey,
we don't have anything.
Bro,
I mean, furniture. You can buy furniture again. I guess I don't know. It's just
Okay. Okay, Miss Boogie Down.
It just is what it is.
Okay. So, I guess yesterday, they just blowed your head all the way off yesterday.
I don't understand why he want to keep, like,
well,
saying this to her.
No, it's not that my head was blown all the way off or anything.
I don't understand why he want to keep bringing up the situation with the car. It's a sore moment for her. It's a sour moment for her. You can tell in her voice that she's down about it, and he just wants to keep talking about it. Like, can we just move on from the car being taken from her for right now? It's too soon. It's too soon to talk about it. She's just not in a good mood.
It was just an unusual situation. That's all.
Sounds very.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it, if that's what you mean, but they did it, so it's gone. Only if we get it back, we get it back. If we don't, we don't.
Well,
I mean, I enjoyed it while I had it.
Well. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for that. try to do a good deed. Some people don't want you to have a good deed. I guess it just is what it is.
Baby, if Nesto good deeds is supposed to be a blessing, let me just remain unblessed, because he always talking about a good deed, and you taking my money and my goods and disappearing on me, leaving me, at a disadvantage with less things than I had, with more bills, with trials and damn tribulations. That is not a good deed. You love Melody without her vehicle, and she has a disabled kid. She had no way to get around. How is that a good deed? You took over $200K from Gail with no return. And your messages, you like, be blessed. You need to adjust your attitude if you're going to be talking to me, because I will not take the disrespect. Where is the good deed in that? She got nothing back from you. Nothing. No type of return. You took Olivia and Regina's motorcycles. Okay, yeah, you let old girl live in the ambulance with an expired tag. Okay, and no damn gas. So what is the good deeds in that? Like, he really believe that he's doing the Lord's work out here? He blessing the people? He turning water into wine? Hey, a lady, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Okay, can I borrow your car to visit my husband? I cannot. Thief, bank robbing, cheating, PDF, fake hubby in jail. We call him husband. I got that from my girl Pineapple, who I mob for over in the mommy sector. It's like, come on now. She's already staying there. She's already at her low. Like, they're already helping her out. I mean, her going to ask to borrow their car, that's just another thing that she gotta ask for when they're already like being so generous with her. Like, come on now. This Boogie Doll just laughing at me today. Girl, I'm just saying. Hey, Ben. Damn, if this a good deed, shit, just let me sink. Shit. I'm just saying. Hey, lady. Just in time. I don't think Shirley knew. He's trying to gauge how upset she is about it. Is she 38 hot, or can she move past it? Okay, Crystal, and welcome. I don't think I spoke to you. It's like, well, dang, let her cool off and then maybe just see if she brings it up. But I feel like she kind of moved through the conversation, and then he brings it right back to that. She should have visited him at least once to try to get some clarity. Since he claimed he couldn't talk on the phones, I would have needed some answers. Okay, love the shot. 1212. How much more do you want them to do for her? Right. But he been lying to Shirley about how he obtained his charges. He's saying he was set up. Yeah, he is saying that he was set up, and he was only doing good deeds, Lady Janice. And he don't understand why the people are upset with him. I'm a good person. I'm out here doing charity work. I'm out here giving back to the community. I'm out here passing out opportunities. I'm Mr. Good Deeds.
Well, it was a good deed. They're just, trying to make you out to be some kind of monster, I guess. That's what basically they were telling me. They didn't use that word, but, that's what they were trying to paint you as, some kind of monster, and, telling me I'm a victim. And, it was just that part. It's just, it just tears at your heart and your soul and all that stuff. It's like, man, who are you guys talking about? And
Wow.
But it's like they're not trying to see that you may not be him. They're just trying to see that you are him,
Right. Well, I'm trying to figure out what victim you're supposed to be. I'm trying to figure out, where are these victims? They're trying to say
I'm a victim. I'm a victim of you and all this, this stuff that you're supposedly doing. That's what they were saying.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I mean that's fine. All that's fine. I mean, I have my day in court whenever that be. But
I mean, it's not fine, for them to paint that kind of picture of you. I wouldn't say that was fine. I'm just saying, it's, I don't know. It's like they're not. They believe what they're saying. They believe. They believe it.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Miss Strawberry. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Wow. Well, what is the idea? I'd like to know the idea myself.
This man playing his part.
They're saying, you're this terrible.
Ernesto playing his damn part. He said, who is these victims that they speak of? And what is this damn great ideas that they have going on? This man right here, he playing on Shirley's sympathy by playing the victim. Typical narcissist move. Hey, plant lover. Sounds like to me, she knew this ish wasn't legit. That's why she didn't ask any questions. Yeah, because they both kind of fumbled over Shirley's question. Well, it wasn't really a question, maybe more like a statement when she said it's like they don't believe that your businesses were legit. Baby, Nesto went on, he changed the subject. He hit the reverse, the Uno reverse, okay? He let that go right by and he didn't even try to, say, yeah, my business were legit. I had real clients. So I don't know who these victims are. Shirley is so delusional. I just wish that it could have occurred to her because she really wasn't involved in Nesto's day-to-day businesses, right? And you didn't really know because you're not involved in his businesses because you have your own career, your own family, friends, your own kind of life that was separated from his businesses, that because of that, you would have just thought that maybe I don't know this man as well as I think I know him. And I just need to pay attention more and try to find out about the victims before I speak with so much certainty, saying that you are a good person, you do good deeds, you're not that person, you're not a monster. Because if you're not one of the victims, of course you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't heard from the victims. So just, pipe down a little bit, Shirley, and be a little bit more observant. Okay? Shirley, where is the evidence that states he is not a monster? And that's what I'm saying, because if you're not hearing the other side from the victims, and people actually have went to the police department, and the police believe these victims so much that they have reached out to you and they have starting to take back Nesto's property that he has obtained through his businesses. I get, black men are targets. I get that black men are falsely accused. We get all that. But deep down in my mind, I will be thinking like, what if this is true? I'm not going to be speaking like this unless I know otherwise. And that's the part that I hate, that she just didn't look into it. Who would be setting him up? Absolutely no one. To me, I get that she feels that his association with her and Steve Harvey makes him a target. But to me, he ain't that important to me. I don't know. I ain't smoking that pipe yet. Okay. Okay, plant lover. I think Nesto might have mental illness or mental issues. I can agree with that. Hell, you should believe since they taken all of your possessions, ma'am. So you're thinking the way I'm thinking. Shirley should have never told him what they said. I agree. She should have went to the police station and talked to them. She pissed me off. I agree with you on that because you can't really speak on something that you don't really know 100% of, and I get a lot of people don't trust the police. We do. I get that part. But in my mind, I would be thinking like, well, who are these victims? Why are they coming? Okay, well, let me, put all the pieces in front of me and then let me make a fair decision before I just take his side. That's all I'm saying. Darn well, Ernesto, who these victims are. His businesses were never legitimate. Facts. Hey, Ari Vibes. Just like a damn user. Hey, the real VB law and order certified. Just like a damn user, they have no shame to ask for more from folks. Right. Can I use your car? Can I make a sandwich? Okay. Can I have my friends over? Can I run a business out your driveway? I mean, damn. Come on, Nesto. To go see my scamming, cheating, jailbird husband shaking my damn head. On a call with Lamont, Nesto said, I got to figure out how to make bad out of a good situation, okay? Which tells me how his brain is set up, okay? He can't possess the natural meaning of the word good, okay? Okay, so Lady Janice, I think this is how he measured it, right? If he hasn't unalived anyone, he haven't raped anyone, and this was before the great charge, right? He haven't raped anyone. He hasn't physically caused harm to someone. He's still good. I think that's how he measured it. Okay. This was after the police took her car. Yes. We need more thumbs up. Yes, please like the live. Hey, Tamara. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I received a gifted membership on Sunday. Thanks to whomever gifted me the membership. I don't remember who it was, but thank you. And I hope you are in there enjoying the uninterrupted content. What's the good deed? Shirley didn't think to ask him who's going to ruin your business. Yeah, while you're run your businesses while you're locked up. No. How are you going to speak up for a ninja you hardly ever seen? And at this point, they have been living apart since March. That's true. Ben. Shirley was listening to the police friends and social media at this point. Oh, he gave her a ambulance to drive. Yeah, I got the rest of your comment right here. And it didn't have any tag, insurance, or gas. And I added the gas part. Hey, and thank you. I felt lost when I can't find my brain. So November 2022. Ambulance to drive. Okay, I read that one. Hey, Tiva 314. If you haven't been married to a liar scammer, it's hard to say. He showed her a different side than he showed Hen, okay? Married people, do you guys want to weigh in? Y'all know I've never been married and I'm not sharing my finances with anyone. So it's probably why my ass gonna forever be single. But married people, is it different being married? Let me know in the chat. I ain't buying it. She knows what's up. Sorry, she is sad, but she knows the deal. Okay. Hey, Sancha. Oh, wonder what her first reaction was when she heard one of the phone calls, especially the ones when he brags about getting his lawyer paid for. That was one of the cutthroat phone calls right there for me when I was like, this man really don't give a F about nobody but himself. I mean, you really on here kikiing, laughing and rejoicing and celebrating to taking advantage of someone that has only been good to you. That was like, he is really cutthroat. She's going off of trusting him. Okay. That's her husband. And she was giving him a chance. Okay. So married people, weigh in on that. You guys are very trusting with your husbands and you guys give them chances. Y'all let me know. What does Ernesto when does he go back to court? June 20th, I think. But it's June this year, 2025. I think it may be the 20th. Lady T-Bug and Front Porch family, y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll catch the replay. Thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it. Shirley was coming to reality by asking him those questions, and he provided no reassurance. Okay, so married people, y'all weigh in on those. You think it came from Vicky? Thanks, Vic. I hope they go ahead and indict Nesto on the C, WAT, and SA charge. I do too, Nestos, and charge him under the 7 deadly sins law and seal his damn casket. I'm with you on that, Nestos. I'll second, third, fourth, 10th power that one. Okay. He uses Sonya Niece dictionary for the word. I like that. At this point, I believe she believed what he was telling her, or at least she wanted to believe him. Okay. The question would never stop, husband or not. Okay, Leo lady. Thank you. My daughter's a Leo, and on her view, listen, I'm not that. I just can't let things roll over like that. But again, I'm not married. Lady T, but my daughter's a Leo, and her views on share finance is the same as yours. That's my twin. I am married, not stupid or crazy. Okay. She knew he was a scammer. Okay. Wrong answer. No answer, no lawyer, no money. And yeah, I've gone. Okay, you're going to be gone. Okay. She has that man stick beside him until the evidence couldn't be denied. Okay, I see where you're going with that, Diva. So see no evil, hear no evil, maybe, Diva. Yes, ma'am. It's different being married, and it's different depending on how you were raised as well. Okay. That makes sense. I was married, had joint in my own account. I see a lot of people do that. They say they have a joint for joint bills, and then they have their personal account. Okay, I've seen a few people say that before in the chat. If she was evicted, why wouldn't she believe that he was lying? And also, he was a previous crook. Well, she said that she thought that life was behind him.
Terrible person who's, theft by deception to all these people,
Oh, what people? I'm trying to figure out what people they talking about.
When they put the news story out, they asked people to come in, and they said people came in,
I don't even believe that shit. I don't even believe that.
Well, that's what they said.
I know, but I don't believe
okay,
that. I put too much good seed there. I help a lot of people. So I don't really believe that part. I really.
Well, I think you should believe it. I think you should believe it.
Get him, Shirley.
Because, I know they lie because they are trying to, to make their case and everything, but maybe you should believe it. I don't know.
Oh, well.
And I don't mean to sound like
I do have
Shirley.
that last case that I got, whatever it's supposed to be, that warrant. I did see that. And they told me I can't be around. The one with Sharon on it. I can't be around her.
Here he go trying to flip the script. First and foremost, when they put the 1-800, if you've been scammed by this lady and this man, call 100 scam. I have been. That had nothing to do with Sheridan. Okay, but here he goes. He knows that when he get to talking about Sheridan, that's going to confuse Shirley. That's going to switch up the damn conversation. That's going to flip the script. That's going to reverse the conversation because Shirley is not happy with Sheridan at this moment. So he finna play off of this and distract her and change the damn subject. And Shirley, you was going in a good direction when you said, I think you need to believe the victims, Nesto. But I'm saying to Shirley, you should have took that advice yourself, and you should be believing the victims, okay? No husband of mine would bring some young thing, okay, home to live with us. That was wild. And Shirley was also paying her car insurance. She had friends, family, and strangers telling her who he was. That is true. Hey, there she go. Welcome, welcome. Married 22 years. I'm a ride or die chick, but I'm not silly and I ain't damn slow. Okay. So thank you for all the married couples. Even if you're divorced, you still have more experience than me for weighing in on the conversation. Which arrest did she think that was the third or fourth? The proof is in the pudding. Hell, she talking to him from jail at this time. Make it make sense. Well, she just told him she think he should believe that there are victims. Shirley is now processing. Her eye opener is having that vehicle taken. You think so, Nesto? Nesto, it's just taking some time for her to wrap her mind around everything that's going on. Nesto, the nerve of you to lie to Shirley. You know them folks. He has to hide the truth from Shirley. Remember, his representative is who she knows. That's true. He can tell Sonya the truth because she just like him and she ain't got no morals and she don't care. She will hide the evidence and still hollow. He innocent. This civil. Hey, front porch. I'm married 22 years. My husband job is to protect and provide, okay? And he does that with pride. That's the thing. Nestor don't have no character, okay? And he definitely does not take pride in anything, in my opinion. I don't care how mad I am with my child. No ninja, including the sperm donor, will talk on my child. These folks lie and Denny. It deny. I'm sorry, it deny. These folks lie and deny. I was trying to laugh at. I was trying to read ahead of myself. I trust my husband and don't think he would ever cheat or steal from me. But I double check what he says all the time because I ain't no fool. Okay. No way as a married woman, I'm not going to know what my husband has going on. I agree with that because with the businesses and with her even making the statement that it's like they don't believe that your businesses were legit when he had already been evicted out of the Nesto's barbershop way before this call. I think maybe in 2021 he was evicted. Those businesses had been dissolved. So clearly he was not getting no money from the businesses coming in. You know what I'm saying? Booth rent or customers. And Shirley seems maybe to be a homebody, so maybe she don't go to her husband's business. Not, like some wise on my job. Of course, I don't work in the barber industry. They will bring their husbands lunch sometimes, or they'll meet up at the job. And you don't want to lose your part, so what you gonna do? You gonna get in your wife's car and go to lunch and just get dropped off. Maybe they didn't have that type of relationship, but I do have a lot of coworkers that at least once a week they go out with and I'm just speaking from a husband since it's Nesto that's really the main focus here. Their wives do come and bring them lunch or take them out, or they just go out for couples because they may have kids, and they stay a long time. I don't know, but I'm just saying they come to the job, and I'm sure they could check on that bank account and see that husband's check is being deposited, okay, or cash. Shirley didn't care until she was inconvenienced and exposed, okay? So it's given that Shirley maybe didn't know that either. That the businesses were closed and he was evicted. He had even filed bankruptcy.
Oh, can't talk to her, can't call her, no nothing. I did see that for myself. That's in black and white.
Talk about your kids.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you weren't planning on doing that anyway.
No, so. I don't do that anyway. So, but I'm just saying. I mean, I understand what's going on. I'm being set the fuck up, so it's gonna be. Yeah. And I understand that. I definitely understand. I understand the whole process that's going on right now.
Yeah. Was anything with Panay's name on it?
Oh Lord! Don't drag Panay into these shenanigans.
Okay.
No. It just had her on. That was my last one, and then they said again Monday when I went to court.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's everybody's fault but his.
I don't know what this little girl hate me so bad to go down there and tell them lies. She's scared of me. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Sheridan is
I know.
protecting herself.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I know.
Mistress Monica.
I know. It's really sad. It's really, this is really terrible. It really is.
Well,
It really is. And it's just, you know, the family is just gone. It's just, you know, broken up over this.
yeah. Well,
And no one's done anything to her, but, you know, but it's okay.
well, I guess it's gonna be a long ride. It's gonna be a long ride.
Never heard Panay name
It's
being
gonna be a long
mentioned.
ride. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna get in contact with BC so I can talk to him one-on-one. I'm trying.
Well,
What do you want to talk to BC about?
I mean, I don't know if you should say that. Maybe that'll help you a long ride.
You know, I just don't know what type of family unit they had when it seems like Nesto has, you know, issues with 4 of his kids, you know what I'm saying? And you don't really know how many grandkids he have, you know, and I know everybody has family is just not the same make and model. But, you know, when I hear someone saying, you know, the family's just broken up, the family's just, you know, a hot mess, and I don't know what to do about the status of our family when it doesn't really seem like y'all have been a traditional family anyway. Anywho, how your husband got a bag of God dog it. I almost read that. Y'all see the word. Okay, Mass and Liquid V, and you don't know. Sure, he walk around with a whole kit. Okay, Vicky's weighing in on the marriage conversation. I have married friends, and although they're not involved in their spouse's jobs and businesses, they know it's legit and do come down for lunch. Okay. Hell, they even invite me, and I'm fly on the wall. I just see, you know, when I'm walking out, you know, to go to lunch or walking back in, they're getting out the cars. I'm like, oh, oh, never heard her name being mentioned before. Panay. Okay, y'all never had a family. What family? The bottom line is that she did not know anything that he was doing. The police says several victims have come forward, Shirley, but he keeps trying to put it on Sheridan. And I just really wish she would stop doing that, because your life is not in shambles because of Sheridan. And he knows that he has all these charges because he's been going back and forth to court, and he's been on the damn phone with Sour Lemon talking about these charges. And Sheridan going down there trying to protect her and her daughter, her and her kids, you know, identities. She did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who used me and my kids' information, but I'm gonna go down here and make sure moving forward that we are protected and no one else is going to be using our information in this manner. And no, I don't want nothing to do with him. Okay, period. I don't trust him. You mean distant family? You don't know how many grandkids he has. No, not by Shirley. Okay, okay. I said what I said. You got a 100. Don't blame your daughter for messing up the fam. Right. Because my thing, if you were supposed to be such a family man, you should have been out here on a 9 to 5 if your businesses were not making money and they failed, instead of dick dashing all around the ATL streets with different women, tricking them out of their money. And as y'all say, running around with a bag of Bob's, liquid LV, allegedly corn on the damn computer. Like, come on now. Nesto used to having a scapegoat. Sheridan is not the right one, I agree, to be blaming, because there has never been a warrant with her name on it. He's just my effing Shirley right now, and she's following it. Right. What he's talking about is his bond orders. I don't know the correct terminology and what they use, but I've shown them when we were doing the other series where they have his bond amount, his charges, his bond stipulations, and then at the bottom it says whom all he cannot have contact with. Like you know, you can't be as he's saying Fulton County, but I think that was an error misspoken by Judge Manning. You can't be around Erica Kane. You can't be around Miss Stretching. You can't be around Miss Beckham, Sheridan kids. That's what he's talking about. The least you could have done was go and see what the popo had on him and then make an informed decision. I agree with that. Shirley didn't even know that he had 2 wives. At the same damn time, he was married to 3 women. Okay, so I agree with that. She makes 3 at the same damn time. Those are bond stipulations.
But I don't know if you should say that. You know, it may not be. It may be. It may not be.
Well, right now, I'm just trying to get my other case together. These cases, I don't know, they in there, but I don't know why they didn't put them all together like they're supposed to. I'm trying to figure it out. I just need to sit here and talk to BC 101. That's all.
Yeah. I wish he would call you, but he's in court every day.
Yeah, he can't come, but he can come see me. The courthouse is right up the street.
I mean, I wish he would come and see you, yeah. But I guess he's in court on another case, you know. But I mean, we're paying him too. I pay him, you know, monthly.
Thank you. So I'm sitting here, and
he's got $12,000, $12,500 of my money, my hard-earned money.
Stop paying him, Shirley.
So
I bet he'll
just
call.
text him and ask him. Just tell him that. Just say, hey, I'm just. But I tell everybody, I'm good with BC. I'm good with my lawyer. I don't care what nobody say. I'm good, but I'm letting nobody convince me, whatever. I know he's good at what he does.
All right, y'all, drop that number down there because we've been trying to add up how much money Shirley has paid, been refunded, and paid and been refunded again. So this far, she has paid $12,500. But I tell you what, stop paying him. I bet you he'll call you then, Shirley. Okay. Thank you, Vic. I will never get why she didn't go down there. I just really wish she did, just for her own peace of mind. Even if, you know, she didn't tell anybody, you know, just for peace of mind. I thought the Bob stood for better operated boyfriend. Is that what he had? Or were they that it what okay, battery operated I can't say the word, so I gotta be creative. Okay. I'm trying to watch myself, even though I do slip up. Okay. I had a feeling my ex was cheating, but I didn't feel like caring at the time because my sister was fighting for her life, you know, at the time. Okay. So one thing I learned is everything is not what it looks like. Okay. This is a call. Vicky, what you trying to say? Maybe Shirley thought he was the RV on the road cutting hair. Yeah, that could be true. That could be true. Married and knowing the ninja for 30 plus years, and we ain't never, ever, ever, ever shared finances. Okay. Okay, 12,500 and 15 to Jackie Patterson. Do we think Jackie may have given her a refund as well? Because he was only there for a short period of time too. This is a hot mess. I know, Diva. Once my sister pulled through, that's when I started to investigate my hunch, and I was correct. Why she has to talk to your lawyer for you, but you are weak as F. Too much damn money. Okay, your money is my money. My money is my money. 12,500. Never knew how much she paid BC. I'm behind in the video. Catch up. Okay. Because she doesn't want to know. Ernesto said that Jackie wouldn't refund him. Okay. So I'm writing this down so I can have it because I slip up on that often. Shirley didn't care to know. She was forced to know. Yeah, that's true. Jackie ain't refund nothing. The fly lawyer said hell to the no. No, Jackie didn't give them a refund. That was Nesto always bad mouthing him. Okay. Hey Muffin, welcome. Come on in. You and Sharon just getting here. Come on, join us.
But right now, the ball has been dropped on these other cases.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
I've seen other folks get all their cases heard at one time. I've seen it.
Yeah.
But they may have been charged at one time too. You know what I'm saying? Nesto, you get charged every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the problem is. You didn't come in there with 11 charges. You came in there with 4 charges. Since you've been in there, you have accumulated 50 more. Okay, at this point, you ended up with a 39 piece. Okay, on the RICO, and then you have some charges that you haven't even been indicted on, which is the CP, the grape, and those nole pros charges. I believe those are with the veteran that are still sitting there. Okay, they're sitting on the sideline, they on the bench. So that's, I think, what the problem is. You can't get them all heard when you don't have them all at the actual time that you go to the bond hearings.
So I definitely need that's what I need to hear, that part there.
Yeah, well, I definitely texted him everything you told me last night, and I have not heard from him.
You know,
so I mean, I could call
too.
the
Yeah, let's call. Yeah. Let's call now.
He dodged the victim. I'm glad his attorney ignored him. Right. We don't feel no way sad. Okay.
Off,
we don't feel sorry for him.
Just hold on. I'm gonna try and do it.
Y'all already know what's going to happen.
I see what happened. Okay, I'm gonna add a call now. Okay, so just hold on while I do this. Hold on.
We already know that she's gonna hang up. You don't know how to make a 3-way call.
Oh shit, that's not.
Merge.
But if you can't.
Shirley on my phone, it say merge. Can you merge the call?
You do it. Don't worry about it.
It's not that I can't do it. It's just I don't know what happens when.
Yeah, he definitely always worried about other people.
Okay, add call. Let me see if I can do it now.
Add and merge.
Okay.
I don't know why it does that. Okay, add. Okay, let me see if I can do it. I hope I don't.
And look at him laughing.
Okay.
422 1960. Okay. Let me see if I can call her.
That's it. I'm still on the phone.
Well, Mom is bad with technology too. It's gonna hang up. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
I ain't gonna play with y'all like I did last week. What y'all think? Is he gonna hang up? Sure, the phone hung up. But he's gonna call her back. So I put 2 calls together.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here.
Yeah, it's cut off. It's cut off. They didn't answer.
Child, you knew you don't know how to do a 3-way call, especially since you're upset, Cotton Candy. And it may automatically hang up because I don't think they're supposed to be making 3-way calls. So that may also be the issue. Hey, TD Will. Hey, everybody on the front porch. Just listening in the bushes. It's not that I can't do it. It's that I don't know how to do it. Hey, she sounds exhausted. She probably did not sleep at all because, she still had to go to work. She was getting her hair done. Her hairstylist had to give her a ride home. She's still putting on a brave face, putting one foot in front of the other, going to work. She can't really just sit there and crash out, have a screaming session, a cry session. She got to be strong. She got to put on this face, because she don't want people to know, what she's really going through. She don't want to look like what she's going through. But I don't know. I'm just not this resilient. I guess I would have bounced on this though. He's not worth it for me. I'm sorry. And here he goes. Only thing he want to do is talk about her daughter and what happened when they took the car from her. I don't want to talk about that right now. I hope SS is playing along to make him think that she's on his side. A decent mom would have been destroyed, knowing her husband, okay, did anything to her child. The dodo bird has been many illegal 3 ways is to use her error. But Sour Lemon be using her other phone. She has 2 phones, okay? She sounds like she has a cold. Okay, that could be it. Hey Eve, welcome. You been in the bushes laughing? Oh, you ready for the last, Cheryl? I already been cutting up. Her ass worked 4 hours. Most people don't doing double shifts 8 of 8. Okay, they working 2 doubles, shifts of 8 and 2 jobs. Listen, I'm trying to give both sides. I said what I said. Shirley didn't want to know. I don't want to know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low.
No, I just left a message. I left a message and I texted him again.
Oh, they might be at lunch. That's why.
Yeah, they might be at lunch. They'll call me back.
Okay. Yeah. Because I have a court date coming up, and I need to discuss. He probably come. I don't want to wait no last minute. This and that. I just need to know what I'm doing, so I can.
Look, Toy, that's the first thing popped in my mind.
23rd. But he has.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, but he has.
November.
Yes. A couple weeks from now, but he has to give me. He got to get me another motion in for these other little things need to be a bond on.
Yeah, the charges, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it's past due. So he's supposed to put it in then, but I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened then.
Yeah. It sounds like he dropped the ball.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Yeah, because you can look it up
don't
online.
Boost me up, Sanders.
But get that transcript, you can hear everything was going on in the courtroom. So I tried to call Daryl. He didn't accept the call. So
Daryl gone.
Well, I mean, don't worry. You can't worry so much about that. I mean,
Daryl said, Daryl sent his ass to voicemail. When Global Telly say, "Do you accept this call?" Daryl said, "Hell to the no."
I don't have anywhere to go, like I said. So.
Yeah, but you still got to get the truck, or they're gonna send it back, or you know what? I done lost everything anyway, so it don't even matter no more. So
yeah, you get some more.
Not I.
Yeah, I
it
lost
should be
everything
we.
anyway. So
I know. Yeah.
I know he ain't talking about I as in singular. It's we. We have lost everything. It ain't no I, me, myself. It's we. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you have. You have.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. All the material things. Yeah.
Yeah. I say my name. That's all I got. So.
And that's mud.
What I guess that was their plan.
To
destroy you, or
they calling
to
you
destroy
nasty.
You, I guess. I mean, I can't do.
You what now?
I don't know. I'm just. That was their plan to destroy you.
Yeah. Well,
because they keep digging. They haven't found anything. If they had something, they would. They don't have. Where's the proof? Like your lawyer said, where's the proof?
Yeah. Well, he said.
And why can't you be set up? Why can't somebody have set you up? People do it every day.
Every day. And then I think they know that.
But I think it's because of your past, like you said.
Yeah, if I didn't have no past, I mean, that's all he kept saying anyway. My
right.
past,
You ain't had 19 cycles.
Talking about 30 years ago.
30
years ago. And now you done put all that shit, you done paint
That was not 30 years ago. Them folks was looking for you, who have been following you for 40 days and 40 nights, okay, a month, because you had warrants for you. So that clearly is not 30 years ago. And we know that you lied anywho about the 30 years because you were still on probation, sir, in 2021. And I'm not sure if Shirley knew that, but he was still paying. Okay. So clearly, that was not 30 years ago. Nesto, you acting like you ain't been in trouble, like you been out here paying taxes, working jobs, when you're in your 30s. This is your life. Poor Shirley. You really should have done your homework, sis.
A really ugly picture
A
of me.
wriggly.
That makes it even worse.
Nikki, add that to your
And that's the ground that they
dictionary. A
can
wriggly.
say whatever they want to say. And it makes sense to a normal person. Yeah, he did it. He sure did.
Yeah.
He did this.
Yeah, to a normal person, but I think your lawyer should be fighting back as hard as he can. And this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened.
Oh, Shirley, she don't know this man. Girl, some of the older women feel, okay, her husband can do what he wants as long as he takes care of her and doesn't bring the BS to her home, saying that the evictions should have been enough for her. I agree. Vicky, add Wrigley to your dictionary that you're building. He says, I when it's something important to him, and we when it relates to Shirley's money. Okay. Nesto says, I in Lemonhead says we and she don't have shit. You lost everything. What about Shirley? Yeah. Face card decline. Who is that, y'all? At Florida, I can't do evictions. Slowberry should have ran. Look at him slipping in the oil leaking raggedy truck. What the F? Shirley dumped is zero. Ernesto, what have you lost? You never had anything to begin with. That's Shirley truck, okay? Okay, pity party over. Next. Shit, you should have changed your name, but we fix you perfectly. I cannot. Shit, he changed it from Ernest to Ernesto, and then he got 30 other aliases over there. What else do he need? Okay. They always move before actual evictions came down. I believe he bought the moving trucks before they take any notice on the door. I pulled up one from 2017 where they were still in the home and the landlord was trying to reach out, according to the article that was published to Shirley, and she would not respond. So she has been aware of some of those evictions prior to them having to move out. He hasn't lost anything but Shirley stuff. Shirley, why would anyone want to set him up? Like, yeah, who is he? Shirley, prove it as a setup. I just don't know why she's so convinced that it's a setup when she don't really know all sides of the story. One dialogue for Nesto is psychosis. They create their own world. Okay. And live in it. Okay, that's what it's given. They hallucinate and things are not real and have delusions, beliefs that are not true, and have their own particular private logic. That definitely sounds like Nesto. Wrigley. And being he ain't got nothing to lose, or he didn't have anything to lose, Shan. Not a damn thing. Not the lawyer should know. He is there for bond reasons. And Shirley, if you had probably looked at something in black and white instead of just sending him your money, maybe you would understand better. She doesn't read or research either. That's why she didn't know what was going on. He got arrested, added, okay. Hey, champions, I just wonder if he ever come home with the STD to Shirley. Speaking of STDs, what y'all think about Tamar saying that she's taking, is it PrEP Correct me if I'm wrong, Sanders. I didn't see my other RN in here today yet, but she says she's taking PrEP, so she don't catch HIV. What y'all think about that? Nesto thought he was going to get out of this fast. He really did. Hey, make it rain. This was right after the car was taken. Shirley seems like she doesn't like answering her phone. No, she don't. Tamar is crazy. This has been better than all the world turns. All the world turns. Yes, the soap opera. Tamar Braxton. I think taking PrEP is good. Okay, hey Diddy's baby oil. Hey everybody coming in. I was going to start. Okay, PrEP is a preventive medicine that's a lot of my gay friends take. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. I just wish she said that about the STD that just popped in my mind. Tamar needs to stop playing with her life. Oh no, in her box. Thank you. Tamar is too old to be raw talking. Why the hell I set myself up? Sure, let me hit play. Trials and tribulations.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. You should be getting ready to get out, you know.
Yeah, I always laughing when he thinks
Well,
when he.
you can have that discussion with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it really ain't fair. I mean, he didn't come see me at all. That's my major thing. That's not like him.
Yeah.
This is not like him. Like I said, it's been 2 months. I ain't even seen his face.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
So what am I paying for? And then this happened.
Stop
So what am I
him,
paying
Shirley.
for?
You're really paying for the cases. The cases be heard in trial and all that. But
No,
he said
not
he can give me
trial.
a bond. So he's been getting me bonds, but it's been.
I kind of talked over there. It sounds like he know what time it is. So what you sitting here crying for, Nesto?
Yeah. I know.
So what am I paying for? And then this happened. So what am I paying for?
You're really paying for the cases. The cases be heard in trial and all that. But he said he can give me a bond. So he's been getting me bonds, but it's been questionable bonds. I mean,
well, that is a lie. He's not being paid for trial because you hired him to pay just to help you get out on bonds. You don't even have a trial date set up. He don't even know what all your cases are. So how he gonna be charging you for trial? That makes no sense.
pieces of time. But the way
That's
it
a lie.
happened with money, I supposed to been heard on all of them. But it's the same thing, conspiracy.
Yeah.
They're supposed to
But
put
he
it
didn't do.
together. It didn't work out like that. And I didn't.
Yeah, and the longer you're.
Oh, the longer on what now?
I'm saying the longer you're in there, the more time they have to bring up more charges.
There
you know?
you go.
Which is exactly
there
what
you go.
they're doing.
But if that's the case, these charges they're trying to dig up, whatever they're digging up, already been incarcerated. So they ain't like they can't give me no bond right there. It's like I'm out there making same plays and same moves and stupid shit. I'm not.
And that's why you got a RICO, because they say you got a pattern. And you sitting up here telling the folks that you don't listen to these damn calls that you have a pattern of repeating the same crimes, that you're not doing no new crimes. This man right here, I don't know what to say about this, though. He said, I ain't committing no new crimes. I'm still doing the same crimes from 30 years ago, so I don't understand. Why? That's just nasty to me. If you don't protect yourself from HIV, what else are you not protecting yourself from? And that's from Sanders, RN23. Okay, medical board, I just wanted to know, why are we going raw in 2025? Yes, it feels better, but the long-term effects could be horrible. She needs to be using protection wisely. These folks are too casual with their stuff. Can that stuff mess up your can that stuff mess up your liver? Sanders, do you know the answer? Might be better to use condoms every time. At her big grown age, like, girl, if you don't calm down, if she's still with that clear man, I agree with you. Oh, be careful. That is why I'm saying Vic to the veil. Stop lying, Ernesto. Sure, the truth ain't in them. Shit, getting the truth out of damn Nesto like getting a rock to damn read. This is the longest call that I've heard them talking. Well, baby, get ready for it because we only gonna be hearing from Miss Shirley. Real, you may have came in a little late. Sure, I think he a little testy. He a little upset with Sour Lemon, so he ain't calling her. He back blowing up Shirley, okay? Questionable bond. The hell you talking about, Finesto? I've had an iPhone for years and I barely know how to click over to answer incoming call when I'm already on the phone. Okay. I say to him, I don't know how, and I ain't trying to learn. I ain't trying to get comfortable. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Okay, in my opinion, seems like you have more theft by taking, but I will digress. Come see you for what? You paid for bonds. Cause let's take it back. When Officer Fields tapped him on the shoulder over there walking around, Ernest Williams, and he turned around and yeah, that's me. He only had 4 charges. Okay. That is when he hired Patterson. He got rid of Patterson because Patterson gave him 911 up front. Okay. And he got BC. So as I keep saying, okay, you only had 4 charges. You said you wanted to get out on bond. Okay. I don't feel like he's hired him even for those 4 charges to go all the way to trial. Okay, you said I just want to get out on bond. I'll focus on everything else once I get out. I'll work my cases from the outside. We've heard him say that. I'll fight them from the outside. Now, since you've been arrested on July 7th, 2022, it seems like you're up to about 15 or 16 charges at this time with more to come. Now, BC said, I ain't working on no calls on those cases. That's why I ain't picking up your damn calls. I'm just trying to, do what I got to do on these. Shirley paid all that money and didn't ask questions I don't understand. He wouldn't have told her the answer though. Shirley, what are you thinking about? The longer he stays in jail ain't the issue. Well, she said the longer he stay in there, the more people gonna be calling that damn scam hotline, and they're going to be adding more cases to him. That's what I heard her say. It's all the crimes he committed that's coming to light. Thank you so much, Miss Boogie Down, for the $3 super sticker. Appreciate it. If you are an innocent man, why you worried about new charges this though? Because baby, he know they coming. He know they running that 1-800. Have you been scammed by this man? And them people are calling in. 2 totally different things. I agree. No, I don't know the side effects of the medication. Okay, thank you, Sanders RN. Let me know she don't know. Okay, hey, let's talk about it all. Hey, everyone that came in. Prep doesn't help with every lifelong situation. Okay. I mean, y'all see what's going on with Nesto. He could have brought anything home to Shirley. That's true. Prep help you protect yourself, even with condoms. Diddy's baby oil, he didn't even have any green rubbing alcohol to clean out them damn bacteria toys that he was carrying around with him. Soap and water from the bathroom wasn't gonna do. Notice they never found any protection in his bag of tricks or that 99% green rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna keep saying that. You've lost everything, Nesto, because this mess, and to be real, okay? Let's keep it real. You ain't never earned anything you ever had, okay? You lied and you stole for it, period. Nasty say that the women needed to have his seeds, okay? He said he planted good seeds, child. Plant lover. Can you tell us the type of seeds that Nesto was planting, honey? Only thing he referenced was good seeds. Since you the plant lover, let us know, okay? And then in order for him to trust them, Sure. Nesto hate the holidays because folks aren't as quick to give up their cash around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Sure, he damn Scrooge.
Out there.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah,
Shirley don't agree with that
I
foolishness.
don't understand. I really don't understand what he's doing.
Well,
Like, yeah,
well, that's the deal. And
yeah.
I gave you a D number there. Tell him I need him to come visit me today, if he can.
He always trying to bark out some damn orders. This man could be on his job, doing something with his family. Hell, out there damn cutting his grass with damn tweezers. He could have so many things that he could be doing, and he got the nerve to tell her to call him and tell him to stop what you're doing and come up here to the jail and see me so I could give him his working orders. Daryl already hung up on your ass, Nestor, when you called him. So he not probably going to answer the phone for Shirley either.
Tell him that you need him to come and visit you today.
Yeah, today or tomorrow. And I've been calling him. He probably said, "Yeah, I seen it. Got to put a credit card to it."
There's no nothing.
Yeah. So, last night, Steve texted me and said that, he asked me if I still had my house in LA, and I told him no. And he said that if I had anything in storage, to get that, get everything, you know. But the stuff and it's the stuff in your name first, I guess, and then, you know. But I don't have anything for them to come and get. What do I have? Oh, they said they were going to come and get my ring.
Man, them folks can't come get your damn ring. Come on, man. I ain't finna go through all that. That right there. If they do that, fuck it. Say you can have the shit.
I am.
Yeah, you can have all that. All that. You can get all that back. You know, due process. And this is what they do. They get all your shit and tell you food or whatever you got going on, and that's how they got to give it back. So that's fine. Let them put it up, do what they got to do, all that. That's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, if they come and get it, they come and get it. I mean, you know, that's what they do.
Yeah. And what Steve say, he wants you to move back to LA?
No, not back to LA, but he was just saying that, you know, the people, you know, at my job are watching and all of that. And there's a clause in my contract about conduct, but I haven't done anything, you know.
We talked about this clause situation a while ago. Did anybody go and look up there? We call it our code of conduct, and we do have information in our clause that I could be terminated under certain situations. I know some people said the last time we talked about this, they didn't know, they hadn't looked at theirs, they never thought about it. Let's revisit that. Have anybody went and looked at theirs since we spoke about this initially? Weigh in on that. Daryl don't F with you. Daryl don't F with the strawberries, okay? He came down there to be nosy, and he came, he saw, and he damn went, okay? They can and they did, okay? And they will come back and get that damn ring if they want it. They can't get the ring, or they can. He said they can't. What does he mean? He ain't fixing to go through all that. He ain't got no damn choice, okay? This makes me sigh ISS again. I can't wait to see Nesto's face when they hand down that verdict. Guilty on all charges. You got 20 years. Baby, he gonna fall out like Fred Sanford Elizabeth. I'm coming home. Nesto sounded hopeful that she was gonna move to California. And I believe that as well, listening to this call and the calls after this, because he's going to keep bringing it up. He's going to me, he's going to like suggest that she moves out there with her friend Jamie. And I cannot remember which one of y'all said that it was Jamie. Isn't it Jamie Foster Brown, the author of Sister Sister? I never thought about that until I cannot remember who dropped it in the chat. But if you're in here, please please step up and say it was you. Because I never thought it was her, that the Jamie that she may have been referencing. And it's allegedly, we don't know for sure if it is Miss Jamie Foster Brown, the publisher of the Sister Sister magazine. I'm pretty sure she's done more than that. That's just the first thing that popped in my mind. So I agree with you. What else she's supposed to do? Steve said, run, save yourself, run for the hills, separate yourself from this man, distance yourself from him. And she goes back and tell him what Steve said. Nasty Nesto is delusional. Daryl said, no, ma'am, no, sir, I can't do it. I definitely have a code of conduct clause. I do too. Nesto, everything is not fine. I knew Steve said something about this situation. She left off the part where he said, leave that ninja. We have one, too. Okay. I know when we talked about it before, some people said they hadn't even looked at theirs, or they had been working for a little minute. They didn't remember. So I was just wondering.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I'm, I don't know where
he hit out the blue with that?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Last night. And I just told him okay. And then he texted me back, okay.
Right.
He was like, come on, Shirley.
Right, because you just text them back so casually, like, oh, okay, well, and he's trying to let you know, like, this some real shit, Shirley. You can't just turn a blind eye. You can't be so casual about this situation. You need to put some urgency in yourself. But, she just like, okay, it is what it is.
You got to get on this. And I said, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. But what he doesn't understand is I don't have anything.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing, Shirley.
I don't have anything. We don't own a home.
Okay, so what you know what? The best thing to do is just right here. Just start all over. Just leave all that shit and you have to salvage your life.
She just sat here and said, I don't have anything to salvage. And he said, you know what? Baby, he finna come with the damn golden ticket, honey. He finna get the answer, baby. He finna let her know this the magic damn plan right here, right? Just salvage what you got. She ain't got shit to salvage. That's what she's saying. Whatever she do have is in the storage, but you got the key. She can't get into it, okay? You know what? He finna come with $1 million damn answer. Salvage what you got. I would have hung up right there.
You have to salvage your life. That's what you got to do. And it's okay. I can't bring you down because I'm down. That makes no sense.
Hey, everybody coming in.
They're trying to fuck with me. They can have me. If I got to give my life up just so you can have peace, you need to have peace. I'm cool with it.
You don't have to. Nobody's asking you to give your life up.
It's the same thing. No, what I'm saying is that if I have to sit here until you get yourself together, you do that. You don't have. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Shit happens. It is what it is. So what I'm saying is, for what?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that shit happens. I mean, what I'm saying is, if he's giving you some advice like that, he's telling you to distance yourself from me, and you got to pick the ball up and keep rolling. If you don't, guess what? That's gonna flaws him. If it flaws him, he can't continue what he's doing in the business because he needs you. So that's what he's saying to you. And I understand that.
That's the best thing he done said,
so
y'all.
what I'm saying is, if you gotta walk away and do what you got to do for yourself now, I know what you got to do. I can't blame you for that. This is a lot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, what do you mean walk away?
That means that you have to. But he's saying that you got to distance yourself from your husband, because what he's saying is that he is drawing on you because who you are. If we wasn't married, they wouldn't give a fuck this deep. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that. So guess what? I have to deal with that. So what I'm saying is, if I have to, that's what I'm saying. If I have to give my life up to let you continue your life, that's what I'm saying. If I have to sit here and just sit here, this is not your fault. That's what I'm saying.
That's really the really shit he done told her, and Shirley should have said, "Thank you for setting me free. Bye." She should have just walked away at this point right here, because he really kind of telling her this gonna be a long process. Steve needs you. You need your job. Y'all connected. Because of you and Steve, my case is getting so much press. Save yourself. Salvage your life. I really wish she would have just threw in the towel right here.
Saying to you. So if you got somebody instructing you, just go ahead and get it together and let him know I don't have anything. Just tell him, hey, shit is gone, and this is what I need to do. Start fresh over. And if he wants to help you, that's fine. Let him help you. You can just salvage what you got going on for yourself. You
But I don't. Yeah, but I don't have anything.
You're
Shirley,
starting
you got
all
your help.
over.
You got
Yeah.
Forget
job.
everything. It's
I
nothing to be
hate
said.
she feel that way about herself. You still got time. You got health. You got your job. You got breath in your body. You can still put one foot in front of the other. That is enough. You don't need him. I just wish she would see that. Like, girl, what the hell do you need a man in jail for? He said, Shirley, you better go on down there to the police station to see what's going on for yourself. Leave your storage behind, because I sold that shit. And maybe it never been in storage and he just been having her pay for it. Y'all, I don't know, because she did say she went down there and talked to some dirty looking clear woman. I don't know. Me too. Come on, y'all, get the likes up. We need 45 more likes. Hey, everybody coming in. Flaws him. I missed out with Vicky. I probably was talking. I wonder if he tells her that every time they lose a house. True. At 70, there's a lot to be embarrassed about. Right. And see, he says he ain't never had nothing and he ain't never worked hard like we have, taking our hard-earned work coins and pennies and turned them into something, purchased something that we really wanted. He don't understand, how hard that is. And when you lose it, how hard it is to regain it when you got to build it back brick by brick, stone by stone, dollar by dollar. He don't understand that. This is out. Nesto was giving her. Yes, that was an out. And I just wish she would have just, really, really like prayed on that. Maybe she should have told him, Nesto, I'm gonna consult Job on this and I'll let you know, if I'm gonna be here or not. He's gaslighting her. Yep, it's reverse psychology. I agree. This is a psychological play by him. Say yourself, I jump in the river without a life jacket, okay, and I don't know how to swim. He don't really want her to do that, though. He don't. I think he's still checking her temperature to see if she says, yeah, you're right, I'm out. She should have said, you know what, I'm going to ask Joe. I'm going to pray about it. And, if I answer your call tomorrow or the next time you call, then you'll have your answer. And this is why I always said I personally believe that Steve gave her a pep talk on that ninja and she wasn't trying to hear it. Well, she said he texted her and she text her back. Text him back saying, okay. So that's the talk. Shirley with the victim mentality. I know, like you still have a lot, Shirley. Like, I get it, your car just got repoed. They say they're coming back to get your ring. You don't have your house in California. You're staying with friends, but you still got it, Shirley. You can still make some moves. You have a great job, your health, your friends, your family. Fuck that ninja. That's what I'm talking about. He don't mean it, but yep, SS should have said, you sure right. I'm out. Cotton Candy cannot read a room either. Older version of Little Scooter. He wants her to beg Steve. Yeah. Helping her meaning helping him, right? And he's thinking about Bonitail got coins. Sure, he ain't talking to Bonitail right now. He mad. He not gonna call Bonitail back for a little minute. He wanted her to jump on that $50 flight, as Sharon say, but Bonitail said, I need my money up front. She didn't want to admit defeat. Yeah. She acts so simple on this call. Yeah, got the voice. Yeah, and she got a voice. That's right. And she got resources because she did an event with Ayana, and then she also did that event in Chicago. So, you know, it's a demand for her. You know what I'm saying? The storage is in Dominique name. Yeah. Hey, Juju T. Hey, everybody coming in. He got her thinking she's helpless after 10 years, and she's not. Shirley, you got this, sis. People don't respect stuff they don't earn. That's what I was trying to say, right? Hell, he used to getting everything, you know, off somebody else's blood, sweat, and tears off of their back. But when you got to actually put in the work to achieve things, you don't have this type of mentality. Right, Muffin? Really simple acting. What life is he giving up, though? Ninja, you in jail because of your action, not hers. Well, you know, he already said it's Sheridan's fault, right? Y'all remember how mad he got when she said she was tired? He was mad as heck. Yeah, he was mad. What you mean? What ain't your life? Nigga, you ain't my life. He is checking. What gets me is she can't figure out how to pay any bills, but she can pay them lawyers. He just talking, but she should have called his bluff. Yeah, he still needs her coins and do. That was definitely reverse psychology. He knew she was weak. Yeah, because if she said yes, he would have been a crybaby, just like he was after the ultimatum. Shirley, you are enough. Yes, you are. To me, Shirley and Sonya are different sides of the same coin. Heads and tails. Both have no self-esteem. Why didn't you think about this after the second eviction? So true. Child, that's overplay. He was trying to see if the magic was still there. I'm just glad this was just a chapter and not a final chapter. Child, she is definitely digmatized. Okay. What was the timeline? Because this and the time she actually threw in a towel. It's gonna be a minute. He's still working with BC. He haven't even met Krell or hired Krell at this
point. BC is not calling back. He can't unless you pull up at his office and make an appointment and sit down with him to get him to come talk to me.
Well, the secretary said he goes straight to the courtroom from home.
Right. Okay. Well, you have to tell him right now, because right now, if you're affected, he affected. If he's affected, he can't do nothing for me because he can't get paid if you're not together. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like he kind of crashing out right here too, because he don't even know if Shirley really gonna be taking Steve's advice. Is Steve gonna keep trying to convince her? So now I really got to get out. I got to hurry up and get out. Please tell him to come up here and see me. I'm in dire need. This life or death. Okay, at this point.
Yeah.
So right now, he what?
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, he what?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Just finish saying what you were saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, it's okay. If your boss is trying to help you, just tell him straight up, I need help, I need to get away, I need to start all over, and I don't have anything. And you just tell me to take your last vehicle, and it's the truth. You ain't lying. So
she don't want to say all that because she don't want everybody in her business, and it's embarrassing. She don't want to disclose all of that information to Steve.
That right now, there's no one can help right now that I see.
Well, I told you that. I told him that they took my truck. He didn't respond. He didn't say anything.
See? So,
yeah, because you said okay.
I mean, I'm going to just try and get an apartment, I guess.
Say okay.
Okay, well, here's the thing. you still got to move around. You still got to do what you got to do, and you can't do that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I can't do anything without a car.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but me, and where you're staying at now, they living their life. They can only do so much themselves. So if you have,
and I don't want them involved. You know, they have their names and all that. I don't even want them involved. That's terrible.
Right. But if you have to move back to, if you have to move to with Janie, I mean, she gonna take care of you the best way she can. I do know that, and I know this ain't the first rodeo. Not like this, but whatever you had in the past 20 years ago, y'all, you went through some changes, but she was there for you.
What he mean the first rodeo? Is he talking about when she was married to her first husband, or you mean not her first rodeo with you being into some bull crap?
I know that for a fact.
Oh, God.
First rodeo.
Well, I mean, it's like this is crazy. I've never had to depend on anybody like this, and I don't want to hear. I just, I can't take everybody talking about you and and all of that kind of stuff because they don't know you.
Diva. That's a good.
They think they do,
way.
but they don't.
Not a good way to
they
do it, but that's another
You can't
way.
worry about that right now. You have to save yourself right now, and I'll just tell you straight up. You have to save yourself right now. I'm not out there to protect
your
you.
money.
I'm not out there. I can't do anything. My hands is tied. Okay. And all I'm saying is, if he's going to help you, okay, let me hear what he got to say, and then you go from there. I mean, I ain't saying.
Well, he didn't say he was going to help me. He just told me what to do. When I told him they took my car, he didn't say anything. He didn't even text me back. So
yeah, you said
I'm
okay.
Like, he's just telling me what to do. I'm not.
I just think Steve probably got frustrated, and sometimes when you're trying to help people, you got to kind of get down on their level. And he's a man, she's a woman, and she's just acting so nonchalant, and he's panicking, and she just responding, okay. I mean, what do you want him to come back and say? And he don't know the full story. I'm gonna go with Steve. I would have been like, okay, I'm not wasting my time, Chuo. Let me go over here with Marjorie down here in her damn salon. I don't know. Steve is not going to help unless she asks, right? And in order for anybody to help you, truly help you, you really gotta sit down and tell them everything that's going on. You gotta be transparent. And she's still being, to me, vague and giving him okay answers and standoffish. How is he going to help her? He don't even know where to start. Okay, he probably thinks she's married this ninja. She needs to deal with it herself. I think this is just a chapter, but not the final chapter. Okay, should have been deemed as a comment of the day. Okay, that's the Shaka Walker Shane coming through with the pin post. I'll go in and pin it. Hey girl, please. They say girl, please. You should have been talking about him to the police, Shirley. Sounds like he's saying her and Jamie lived together before, maybe. Okay. I think he's talking about the mess he got into in California, which he did get into some mess in California. He had a warrant, right? I bet she's eating those words right now. Yeah, hindsight is what, 2020? Save yourself, Shirley. What everyone else is saying is true. He's not telling her to just rent a car. He's not telling her to just go sign a 3-month lease. He knows he has her programmed to the point of helplessness. I'm glad Shirley finally brought some Visine, baby, to clear her damn eyesight and see what this ninja is about. I am too. Girl, get a car. You worried about a luxury car? Ridiculous. Baby, she could have took that $12,500 and $15,000, okay? That $27K, it would have bought her a nice ride. Ernesto and his damn lawyers. Okay, Al, Shirley, put your oxygen mask on. Save yourself. The plane is crashing. Okay, ma'am, you are hard-headed. He is not going to hold your hand all the way. She acts like a damn simpleton. Steve really thinks that she is a scatterbrain. I mean, the first step with Steve, and I don't like Steve. So me trying to like give him a damn check, okay, a pat on the back, or damn, I ain't even gonna say it's a compliment. Acknowledging Steve, okay. The first step was reaching out to her. You know what I'm saying? Like I extended the olive branch. Okay. I think she's stunned and doesn't understand how to deal with pressure. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. I'll ride in an older car than walk in the rain. Or ask my friends that are already letting me stay here for rides. Like, I feel like y'all doing enough. I really think at this point Shirley was facing depression. She kind of shut down. Gotcha. Nesto thinks he got a ventriloquist. No, dummy, not a wife, not a ventriloquist. Oh my God. Okay, he makes me think that she runs from any kind of problem or pressure. And there is people like that that do not like confrontation. They don't, like to be, put under pressure. So I can see that. Vicky, from what we know, Shirley's life is a constant state of chaos. Bank, yep, she is depression is real. Right. Okay. She wants him to fill in for Nesto. Child, Marjorie ain't going for that mess. Yep, depression has set in at this moment. It seems like it's been a control chaos. Okay. I've done sold that ring. Yeah, I would have sold that ring too, baby. Sold that ring and used that 27,500 $1,000 on me somewhere to stay in a ride. Okay. Steve or that company they work for did a background check and told her to get out. Her chaos is turning into defeat. You can hear her, yeah, her shutting down, which is headed to depression. Okay.
Not looking for him. He said, you can't, you're too old. He said, you're too old to lose everything you've worked hard for. That's what he said.
No, he's right.
But what do you think,
I know
Shirley?
he's right, but he didn't know that they took the car was in your business name.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that she got to run down all what Nesto got going on. But here, Steve, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know anybody that can help me get somewhere to stay at? Because her credit is bad right now, even though she has the income. That was one of her issues, qualifying for the places that she want to live in because of these evictions, bad money management, so maybe she could have just told Steve what she was going through if she just still wanted to protect Nesto. I'm not sure. But if he was reaching out, baby, I would have damn been like the bait, honey. I'm trying to see what the hell I could catch. That's what I would have been trying to do. Okay, and that's big old oil deacon truck should have been sold. Right now, she don't even have possession of it. It's being repoed because after they took it when Nestor was arrested, it was given back to the company, and then of course they're gonna auction it out or something. Her and Dion gonna eventually go get it, but all that would have just been left. I'm sorry. Use the money to pay off credit cards she used for the lawyer. Too late for that? Oh, okay. Steve knew that ninja was guilty. He was telling her to drop and leave him where he's at. Well, yeah, we listened to a previous call where Steve said they catching up with the fraud. Okay, and he was talking about Nesto, in my opinion. She's still trying to keep secrets from her boss, but make sure she tells Buckwheat everything. And I hate that she do tell him everything because he's using that to keep her, in his mess. I don't like Steve either, but he was giving her the chance to ask for help. Same. Ma'am, if you don't put them big girl panties on, Nesto ain't no good. No, y'all acting like y'all talking about a child. She is a grown woman that has lived and has been successful.
That's what he didn't know. He thinks they're coming after my stuff. That's what I'm telling.
Oh, okay, I got
That's
you.
what.
Get that some married couples have individual assets and bank accounts and so on, but it is affecting you because they coming to get your ring. They're coming to get your truck. Even though it was under Nesto's business account, it was yours, okay? So I'm confused as she said, they coming after my stuff. Then you got a garnishment due to evictions. That's your money. That's your stuff. I don't know why she's not correlating that even though those things was in Nesto's business name, it's still affecting you. It's still your stuff. Y'all still in a three-way marriage, okay? You and them other wives and Nesto as the husband. So why are you not understanding that your stuff is in storage? You can't get it out. So it's like a trickle down effect. What affecting him is trickling down to you, ma'am. Like, why do you not get that?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you have to explain.
Friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't say that the car was in your business name. I just said they took my truck. That's all I said. Okay. And he saw it when we went over there the other day. He saw my truck, He knows what kind of truck I have. So, anyway, I mean, nobody knew paid for or, any of that.
Well, that's...
And
go ahead, I'm listening.
No, and how you pay for it and everything was paid for. That truck was paid for. And the cops were like, well, we know he got it from Ford, Cunningham Ford,
You know why? Because I had the receipt and everything in my bag. That's why.
What is
It's not rocket science. It's straight up.
Right. They're just going on what they think, trying to get something out of me,
Yeah, that's all that is. That's it. All my paperwork's right there in that car. So I'm not tripping on them. I gave them whatever they needed right there in front of them. That's it. It ain't like I'm hiding shit. So I'm not really concerned.
Well, since you gave them everything right there in that oil leaking stain bacteria truck, why in the hell y'all trying to suppress the evidence now and say that everything was illegally obtained? If you gave it to them so willy-nilly, tell your lawyer, Mr. Tight Pants, to recall them damn motions.
So I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about your where and being, what needs to be happening for you right now. That's what I'm concerned about right now.
I understand. Well, I mean, maybe I should, I don't know, leave Atlanta. I don't know. I got to think.
But take your time. I mean, I just really think that that would be better for you because right now, the way things are going, you really ain't got no support. Not like you need right now.
Yeah.
I can call my daughter and get you an apartment, but she can't go but so far.
My daughter.
So it is what it is.
Hold on.
And I can call.
What do you mean?
He said I can call my daughter to get you an apartment, but she can only go so far. Are we talking about Laverte? Hell, Laverte ain't even put $5 on your books that I have heard, but now she can help Shirley get an apartment.
I can go so far with that. Yeah, I can go so far with that. But right now, I just got to get you in a stable environment, the best way I can think of. So I need to, if you can call there or tell me to come here so I can talk to him to get some type of help to get you stable.
Okay.
He's going to keep listening that, y'all, too.
And you ain't got to go into detail. Just tell him I need to see him.
He won't sound
sexual. I didn't look for him. They can't look for me.
Yeah.
Somebody came looking for him.
Andre called. Andre texted me today to check on me. And I said I was okay, and I told him, what happened, and And I told him about your bond hearing and everything. He
Girl,
didn't
you don't
text
even
me
know what to
back,
tell him.
but I just told him, and I told him to pick up the truck, and he didn't text me back. So I just let him know what was going on.
Oh, okay. So I'll talk to him there today if he comes, and if he gonna help me like you say, then I go over there. He's very intelligent. I know that. So I just
Telling everybody.
Well, I'll tell him to call you. I'll tell him to call you.
And I go from
I mean, come and see you. I'll tell him to come and see you.
Yeah. So that's what
Our
I'm doing.
limits to the rescue.
And we go from there. If that don't work, then I know you can go stay with Drake because he can never be at home.
Oh, I thought you was talking about
Lorraine. But it'll be one or two things. So if that don't work, then you might have to just pack up and leave it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I can do that for a while.
Not during this call. I know what call y'all talking about, but it wasn't before this one.
But I still don't have a car.
Yeah, Jane can do all that. Jane can do all that. I know what she can do.
Yeah.
I've seen her. So.
But then I don't, it's like my money is going to be low. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm paying the lawyers and.
Well, you're going to have to pay nothing no more because the lawyer, but that's it. But everything else is gone. It's nothing to pay for. It's nothing.
Well, I got to pay the storage and the truck and what I've been paying.
You know what? The truck, if I'm sitting here, goddamn 6-7 months, I ain't got no bond. I mean, that shit ain't going to do no good anyway. We going to get Dion house. I mean, he had to go get it. I mean, he don't mind, but fuck it, I done lost everything. Ain't no use to me trying to see him.
I hate when he say
what's going on here. Now it's over for that. If BC come and see me, we get me a barn, we don't. I'm not gonna sit here and let your life be destroyed like that. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. So at least you'll be happy or whatever until all this blow over.
Yeah.
Some kind of way.
Yeah.
You agree or disagree?
I mean, I agree to a certain extent. I'll put it like this. I agree to the sentiment, to what you're feeling and what you're saying and what.
What about your
I agree to
Shirley?
that. We need to start moving and start planning just in case, something happens or, I agree to that. I do.
That's what I'm on right now.
Yeah, I agree to that. I just, I'm still hopeful though. I mean, you're being proactive. That's what you're being, and that's the word that Steve used too. He said you need to be proactive. But like I said, he was missing a valuable piece of the puzzle in that he didn't realize that the truck was in your business name, not my name.
Okay.
Well,
what's yours is his.
Yeah.
And Shed's saying what his is yours.
I mean, there's some value to what he's saying, but in other words, he was saying they're going to start coming after my assets. And then he if it gets out, which it is out, then the company will be looking at me and I might get fired or something. That's basically what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand, but you have to break it down too. When you talk to these people, you just can't just throw a message to them because they run away with it. And that's what
message, Vic.
Yeah. Well, he's just thinking that because he doesn't know.
Vic, you got another word to add. Subliminal message.
If it gets out, which it is out, then the company will be looking at me and I might get fired or something. That's basically what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and that's the added pressure.
But you have to break it down too. When you talk to these people, you just can't just throw a message to them because they run away with it. And that's what he thinks.
Yeah. Well, he's just thinking that because he doesn't know.
Yeah. So you have to explain to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain to him when I talk to him. But, honey, honestly, sometimes it's hard to talk about this stuff. I don't want to, it's like, I'm very private. This is my business, and then you invite all this negative energy in. People, they have their opinions and they want to say what they say and I don't know. That part is hard to take.
Yeah.
I could take a lot of stuff, but that part is real hard to take. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like when they talk about you. I don't like that. I just don't like it, and I never have. You know, just like you're protective of me, I'm protective of you in that regard until I learn something different, you know, until I learn something different. But right now, I don't think you're this person, you know, so I don't like people talking. I just don't like it. It's hard for me to take, if you can understand that. You know?
I understand. And I appreciate that. I understand. I understand. My value to you is different with other people's value to them. I get it.
Yeah, it's like we're married, you know, it's like we're one. Talking about you is like talking about me, you know? It ain't even that I care so much about what people say about me.
But here's the thing. Now you're trying to say they're taking stuff from his business, not your personal assets. Now is if you're talking about him, you're talking about you, and y'all one. So why is it different when it comes to these assets that you don't feel like they're taking from you when they're repoing them?
But I just don't like them talking about you. And maybe it's because, you know, everybody's going to, you know, be saying, well, I told you so, and I knew you shouldn't have married him.
You shouldn't have.
You know, and blah, 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 blah. You know, but you haven't done anything to me. You've always been nice to me and kind. And I haven't seen you treat other people badly. If you have, it's because they did something to me or to prevent them from doing something to me. You've always been protective of me, you know?
I have. I mean, that's how I am. That's me. That's just me. But, you know, you can't explain that to nobody who don't know you. So, it is
right, or think you're a career criminal or something, you know?
Well, it's fine. What I'm saying is fine is that I have to leave that part of it. I can't even trip that no more.
Yeah.
That used to irritate me, but I can't let that irritate me no more. I can't because there's too much going on. It's shooting killings every day.
Here we go.
Day. I'm not in that.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I'm not. It ain't that bad when you ain't killing somebody. Now you're killing somebody, you got another problem. I don't have no problem.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I know. You haven't killed anyone, and you haven't done what they said you've done either.
Well, here's the thing.
How did you know?
In this world now, people say a lot of things to get their proper. People are trying to get sergeant, lieutenant. They're trying to get rank.
Here we go.
Get rank off other people. You have to destroy other people to get where you're going. That's if you look at any type of law enforcement, any type of government.
No, we look at any scammers because at the end of the day, that's what you do. You step on other people's back to get what you want because you don't want to work hard for it. No, we're not gonna put that on the people out here because there are some good cops, there are some good people, you know, in the police departments. We want to talk about you because you want to apply everything that's negative, everything that's bad to other people. Apply some of that shit to your damn self.
Man, any type of structure to the little man, he has to be destroyed to build back up. So
you do, Al.
In this case right here, I understand that. I understand.
Yeah. You call us
right
now?
Huh?
I said the DA may be trying to get someplace else, you know.
But that's all you do. Look at it.
Trying to get nowhere for him.
That's what they do. But it's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. I had to leave it to God. Let him do what he gonna do. He got the last word or say so in this matter.
Definitely don't.
Right now, I have to concentrate on your well-being and how you're gonna be okay mentally. It is what it is. So.
Well, it's funny you mentioned Janie because I thought today that I should call her and just let her know what's going on. You know.
Right. Well.
As much as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too much. Not too much. Because I'm saying you can't do too much talking to everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's the dilemma. You know, I didn't want to tell Steve, but.
Yeah, but you had to tell him because he did give you feedback, and it is that's a business move he's talking about, and he's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is right now you gotta put your business mind on now. You have to protect your assets, and your assets is you. I'm gonna be okay. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
'cause I don't have any anything material. I don't have.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
worry
have
about
anything
that. God
material.
don't bless you with that all your life. You can get that shit $1,000
Yeah,
times. Don't worry about that. You have to protect your assets. That's you and your health right now. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at nobody unless it's a worldly thing. I have to let things
Yeah.
process like a process. If you're not happy, it's all this is for nothing. So right now,
Yeah.
you're not happy, and I can't allow you to get into a slump of sadness where you can't think or move, because that's become called depression. I don't need you to be depressed.
I'm a little depressed. I am a little depressed. It's hard for me to get up out the bed today.
Not at all.
I got up.
Yeah, I don't need you to get to that point right there.
It ain't
I'm okay.
in his ears.
Yeah.
I'm okay. This is the hardest I've ever been through, but we'll get through this too.
Hey, Latita.
I know we will.
Yeah, we will. So just don't get overthinking it. Don't be I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be sad at you. No, you have done what you're supposed to do more than ever. So I'm thanking you for all of that. So don't think you disappoint me. Whatever decision you make, no, that ain't it. So we on the same page.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the same page. I have to do this because if not, my heart ain't gonna set right. My shit ain't gonna set right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't allow myself to be, emotional standpoint that I'm being selfish. I can't be selfish in this when you're into a marriage like this. This ain't no regular marriage. This ain't regular shit.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So I have to really break it down. I thought about it all night. So that's why I said you can come see me. We can finish talking about it, or we can talk about it on the phone and make the right decision so you can be safe.
Well, honey, let me ask you this, and I'm asking you this because I want to be crystal clear.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You're not talking about divorce, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about nothing like that. If that's what you want to do, I can't be mad at that either.
No, but I'm saying, okay, because you keep saying, okay, I just want to make sure, because I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I want to make sure you listen. As long as you smiling, I told you when I was free. If you're smiling, I'm happy. I've always told you that. That is the most.
You have 1 minute remaining.
If I need to call you right back, I'll call you right back.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is the most important. I always tell you the same thing. If you're happy and you're smiling, it might take me a minute, but if you're happy and you're smiling, that makes me feel good. I've always told you that.
Yes, you have. I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay, and I don't want you to worry because I'm going to be okay. Okay?
Well,
I just got to figure it out. That's all. And I'm going to figure it out, too. So I'll let you know when we talk, whether either I'll go to L.A. or something.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not talking about no divorce. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about your peace. You can be married and be dead.
It's called a widow.
You can be all that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your happiness now. That's all I care about right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I done been through it.
Thank you for using Global Link.
All right. That's our first 2 calls in Trials and Tribulations, the Strawberry Edition. Sure, I'm going to read y'all comments. I ain't got nothing else to say. He asked like this is this gangster B tryout. Okay. Dropped that 200 pounds of depression named Nesto. Girl, he 170, Chul. He ain't need 200 pounds. Nesto ain't got no heart. He really don't. Because I get, we y'all been dropping all the mental health diagnoses down here in the chat. But deep down in Ernest know the deal. Okay, maybe Nesto and Victor and Arnold Palmer and some of them other aliases that he used, maybe they don't know. But I feel like Ernest Williams, the real person, Junior, knows what time it is, right? And you cannot have a heart to be playing with somebody that you already done took so much from, and you sitting on here still playing mind games with her, and she don't even understand what's going on. Even when people try to reach out to her, try to tell her what's going on, she automatically go into defense mode. They hating, they want her man, they want her life, they jealous of her, they don't understand. And it's him. He the one. I'll be like, why the F not? Because I'm talking about divorce, Ninja. He ain't about to divorce the purse. I love seeing y'all beautiful ladies and gents. We love seeing y'all back. Okay, he's so fake. I know. Flag on the damn play. On the goddamn play. Run, Forrest, run. Hey, Patty. Now she has done so much. I know. Then in a month, he told Sonya that Shirley hasn't done anything. So disrespectful. Same to you. Angel Hair 62. Lord, this is pathetic moment. SS must have been smiling when he was going to jail. Yeah. And they were getting evicted. Oh my God, the desperation to be married, even if he is a career criminal who, victimizes your child, tarnishes your name, drives you into bankruptcy, homelessness, carlessness, and damn, my job is all I got, and he's still tripping. Shirley is married and single woman at the same damn time. See, that is the representative that she married. He doesn't show her the truth, right? This is why I say SS didn't know and didn't care to know. Great title. Thank you. LA, you can't even afford Atlanta. But see, she's going to be moving in with Jamie. Whoever Jamie is. Someone in my chat said that they thought it was Jamie Foster Brown, sister. I didn't even never connect that. So we got to be on the lookout for that. So he did ask SS to come visit him in jail. He did that part. Exactly. Willingly ignorant. Okay, he lies and it's so obvious. Yeah, shoeless. Yeah, we forgot about the shoes. Good evening, Miss Mad About Music. At one point, he hinted like he wanted SS to move on, and that's why they were saying it was just cap. It was reverse psychology. He was just saying that to feel her out to see if she was ready or had one foot out the door, or if she was gonna probably follow up with Steve and really take Steve's help, because I think he knew in order for Steve to help her that he was going to have to be gone, completely gone. Steve wanted him out of the picture. He wanted Shirley to save herself, not have any issues on her job, and start to rebuild. And I think he knew if Steve really was to help Shirley, he was definitely going to have to be 100% out of the way. Period. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I got a new video. Hold on, y'all. I almost got out of here without showing y'all. Hold on. I gotta remove this on reverse. That was reverse psychology that he tried to put on her. And he knew what time it is. And I just hate that Shirley just got in so deep with him till she lost, so much at her age. That's like the biggest issues, with me for her.
Because we're sick of this shit. Everybody is sick of this shit. The whole world is sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. But I'm not gonna let it make me sick. And neither are you.
We sick of this shit, Nesta. Stop playing with us. That's all we said. That's all we said. Okay. Okay. I forgot where I left off at. It was around this. Shirley needs to draw 4. Okay, for all the losses she took. I know. This makes me think that was right when he said the reason she gave up was because of Sonya. I think that's one of the reasons though. I really do. It wasn't just one thing. Sick of this shit. Period, Pooh. Y'all drop y'all last thoughts down here. What do y'all think about this? I'm gonna just let y'all know the next maybe 3 calls. We just did 2. It's him and Shirley. He is gonna call her right back to continue this conversation. Okay, because he gotta make sure he can sleep at night or this night, okay? Because he don't know now. He don't know if Steve, in her head or she trying to move on. But maybe she's still there because she's talking about she not ready for a divorce. Okay. So he's gonna call her right back. I will tell you that. Okay. He says we're not doing a contest. I'll tell you guys so y'all don't be, in suspense. He got so much coming. Yeah, for him, nothing or no one can save him. I agree. Hey, Jackie, she said the right words. The whole world is sick of this shit. I'll say it for you, Jackie. You can be politically correct. Loving her hair. Yeah, the natural hair is beautiful. I read Jennifer, her book, doing C19. It was so good. I'm in this Black girl reading group, and a lot of people say it was really, really good. Auntie Jen, we are we are too. Okay. Shirley said, Uno, I'm out. Hey, hello. May I do not know who you is, but hello. How you doing today? You don't this is Lady T-Bug, and you are on the front porch. It's flipping Friday. We flipping the script, okay, with the strawberries. I'm late as heck. Darn, happy Friday, y'all. In my new shoes, boys. I can't wait for the next call. Hey, Bank's been here. She just been in the bushes a little bit. I'ma hold on. Okay, I was gonna say I got down to the last comment, but I'm sure y'all have some last thoughts coming up. I was gonna put Steve on to slap him up real quick, like we sick of this ish. Okay. Also, Shirley. Ass on enough because she had to make a choice. And she did, because it was her job, her sanity, her damn wallet, her bank account, her family, and her friends. Everything was at stake at this point. Okay. So yeah, she had to do what she had to do. Nesto wasn't gonna get out. He not meaning her no good, and she need to keep her coins for herself. This is stressful, confusing, boring, and unbelievable. All at the same time. Okay, I totally agree. Agree totally. I'm with you. If she believes him in the beginning when they took that G-Wagon, it should have clicked that maybe, okay, there is some truth to everything. Nesto meant no well to her. I agree. Hello, Bank. Yeah, Bank was dropped in earlier, but she been here the whole time. She been in the bushes. Okay. I'm gonna put Steve on, and if I see some more of y'all comments, of course I will read them. And we're gonna get up off of here. Tomorrow we will be back here on the front porch. We will be going on with the next call, but he's gonna hang up and call her right back. So it's gonna pick up where it left off at. Okay, Steve, handle our lightweight for us.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
All right, Steve. Steve said, keep my name out your mouth and shut your stupid ass up. And Dion had the audacity to say Shirley not going to pay Ernesto attorney fees after she said she was done. I wanted to yoke him up through the phone. Right. And it's like, you know, none of y'all really have respect for Shirley. Y'all know what she's going through. Y'all all say she's a nice person. She's been really good to him. So why would y'all want her to just be out here looking dumb, you know, being treated like a side chick? Because at that point, Sonya had took over as the main chick, even though Shirley was still the wife. Why y'all want her to be out here being dejected, disrespected by this damn jailbird? All right. Bugaboo calling right back. Yes, he's calling her like he was calling Sour Lemon. Sorry, bums. That's a good laugh. All right, Jackie, you got to come back on the front porch. A hot mess over here. We love it. Okay, they didn't care about her at all. I know, but I'm just saying, he spoke, you know, oh, she's so nice. She the best stepmommy I ever had. She's so sweet, you know, and everybody do her wrong when your daddy is the number one person that mistreat her, in my opinion. Like, y'all really wanted her to like foot the bill for this man, and I'm sorry, that's not right. Beautifully made. Y'all already know. And I saw her singing that. I said, oh, baby, we got to bring that on the porch. They thought she was so sweet until the buck stopped. That is true, Vic. That is true. Now, tomorrow, I will drop the link, you know, because that's going to give y'all the full 3 calls back to back. So if you're coming up, be ready. The link will be dropped on tomorrow. Sure. Vic probably not going to be here, though, because her mommy's in town, so she's going to be hanging out. Make it rain. Okay, the whole crew played in her face. And I know it's like, damn, do anybody have any character? As he's always talking about, this is not my character, but we beg to differ over here. We don't see the character that he thinks that he has going on. You'll be ready, Miss Boogie Doll. Okay, Miss Boogie Doll, you've been over there cheating on me with Vicky, and I said what I said. You got to come back home. Are you dropping the other series in members? What you need? I got you. I'll message you and see what you want me to put in there. Have fun, Vic. That's why she's not flipping out, because she under contract. I know, and you know, like, you know, I'm in business. I have a business degree, Diva 314. And if I truly wanted to get rid of someone that I felt was a threat to my company name, you know, costing me coins by dropping ratings and losing sponsorships, personally, what I would have done was waited till her contract was up and not renewed it. So she's very blessed in that perspective. I may be here because we're going out early and stepdaddy is here too. Okay, so I can hog all of her time. You can't hog all of her time. Okay, got you. All right, Nestos, have a good Friday evening, everyone, and many blessings. I think it's safe to say that all of our opinions that Dion Dirty Daddy is the number one demon that mistreats her. I think it is, and I, you know, I always kind of go back to this when I look at her circle of women: Mississippi Monica, Panay, Tasha. I don't really know if it is the Jamie that was dropped in my chat, but it did get my wheels to turning. So let's say it is Jamie Foster Brown. Debbie. I don't see these women that are users. I don't. I see successful, educated, career women, business-minded women. And when I hear them talking and I hear that Shirley is living with Tasha and Ronald, how are they using her? She living in their house. And now she needs a ride because her car is gone. So they are definitely giving back to her. You know, Mississippi Monica, very successful. She's accomplished, she's educated, she's a part of the Divine Nine. I see her throwing the signs up over there. What is she using her for? They work for the same company. They have the same resources. Panay has been a business owner way before she even knew Shirley. She was doing Candy's hair, a lot of celebrities' hair, Ebony's hair, way before Shirley even came to the ATL. Okay. Jamie, we know if that's the Jamie, she's had a successful magazine, successful career publishing. She's very successful. Where is and Debbie's educated. Debbie owned her own home before she got married. She got a lawsuit. She had a career. What is they using her for? They have everything that she don't, in my opinion. Hey, Mona C Talks, thank you for being here in the bushes. I just don't see it. Yes, block all of them. Change the phone number, honey. Change the name. All of those women, them women are successful, unlike the women that Ernesto liked to get on the bus with. But he put that in her mind that they were using her. They were after what she could do for them, and they want to be her friends and didn't have anything. And I just disagree. I just disagree with that. Okay, Ernesto liked to diminish the women down to his status. Got you. Well, we know he was trying to put, plant those seeds of doubt in her mind because that's one of his insecurities, because that's what he was doing, right? He has Sonya, Dion's mom, and the current wife. Baby, he said he got them all Santa, because baby, they come back to him and they apologize and they say, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so he waiting on Shirley to bail down and tell him that she's sorry too. Okay, he was projecting because he was using her the most. Gotcha, B. Williams. You said it better than me. Again, they use SS in the head. They don't have ish in theirs. I'm just saying, let's go to the damn Wizard of Oz and get a damn brain, because obviously nobody have one. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm getting off here early, so I don't think Vicky or I said what I said is going live tonight. So I may not see y'all no more until tomorrow. Everyone apologizing. He's waiting on his apology letter from Shirley too. Yes, honey. He want her to say, I'm sorry. You was the best thing I ever had. The first sign of abuse is isolation, Garden of Adam and Eve. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Happy Friday. I said what I said. It's going live. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. My big sis, I said what I said is going live. I'm going to have to come up on the panel tonight, baby. Let me go take a nap, because y'all be up to 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to be over there on my sis live tonight. She dropped the link. Okay. Isn't there a live? Now, I didn't know because she probably put it on while being live, and I didn't know. Yes, I will definitely be at my big sis. I said what I said tonight at 9. I'll wait for SS to read it on the strawberry letter. Sure. I hope she read Kiss My Ass letter on. I would love that. We sure do. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you, Vic, for dropping the link. That's my big sis. I said what I said. She's trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if y'all like her when she over here on the front porch panel, y'all go subscribe to my big sis now. She trying to get monetized. The link is right above Tanya B. You probably were right in your comment when Vicky dropped the link, but it's right here. All right, we're going to put Jennifer on. Or should we do one time for the ponytail? We ain't done. Oh, no, I suppose we only do ponytail on Sunday, right? Okay, we'll wait. Well, I can do this one. I think y'all want to hear the singing one on Sunday. Let's do ponytail one time for the one time, y'all. damn gut, from the pits of my soul, every time I watch that one. I'll see y'all later, guys, over at the Truth Teller. Okay, I said what I said. Bye, y'all. Oh my God, that man, that damn ponytail. Bye, y'all.